Now, let's see this question. The question is today's challenge. And then you can see in the question say count sub islands. And then we need to return the islands in the grade 2 that are considered sub islands. So an island in the grade 2 is considered a sub island if their island in the grade 1 that contain all the cells that make up this island in the grade 2. So you can see here, you can see in the both grade, they have 3 sub island in the grade 2, right? So you can quickly go through this both example. And then we can see here the cabinet. I think you need to prepare this one. Is you can see most question like would like to ask this question. So I think you need to prepare. Now I just draw this two great. I know the both didn't great look very well, right? It's very I already tried my best here. So now to do the islands question, we just need to know they have 4 conditions. We know it. We know we need to start each cell which contain 1. We need contain. We need to check the current cell is 1 or not, right? Because 1 means island. The 0 means water, right? We don't need to count water. We need to count the how many sub island in the grade 2. Now we need to start. Oh, this one is grade 2. This one is 2. This one is 1. Now we need to find all the sub island in the grade 2, right? Now we need to check the first cell. We know the first cell is 1, right? So which means island. So now we need to go through this how many cell connecting with 1. We need to check on the island. So we have 4 direction, right? We can go up, go left, go right, and go down. So we have 4 direction. And then there are 2 things we need to consider. Because if we try to go up, we know it's outbound, right? So they have 4 conditions when we do island question. So we need to check the current sales is outbound or not. If yes, we just return because we cannot keep checking the empty island, right? Because the one already outbound. And then after we know here is island, okay, we find out, okay, this one also is island, okay. Now we point here, but each cell have 4 direction, right? Go up, go left. If we try to go left, we know we already visited in the first island, so we cannot try to visit the same place twice, right? So here, after finish this current island, we need to turn the current island to 0, which means we already visited. So that's second condition we need to consider. Now we start from here. So we need to check here, right? Make sure it's the same position in the both grade are the same, have the same island, right? Okay, now they are saying, so now we keep going to here. Now we also check here. Just check, just using the DFS to go through all the island containing 1, right? Now, the one test case we need to consider is, now we know this one is island, right? This one is island. Okay. So because in the grade 1 also contain this, right? Even though here have one more island here with one more 1 here, right? So we don't need to take care of this one, right? Because we know this part is sub island of the grade 2, grade 1, right? Now, we have one thing need to consider. So we don't need to care about here, right? But if we here we have one more island, do you think this one? Let me changing the color. Do you think this one is the sub island of grade 1? No, because here contain one more length, right? Because here contain this cell contain the 1, but here the grade 1, the position only contain water, right? So now we cannot say this one is sub-island of the grade 1, right? Then, so I'm not sure do I explain as good here, but hopefully you can understand. Now let's start code it up. Now we can create an A. So now next step we need to n equal to grade 2 the length, because we need to count the number of row we have and the column we have. So now we need to go through the grade 2. Now, oh, hold on. So now next step we need to count the how many sub island we have. So here should be equal to 0, and then return that. So we also need to check is island or not. If yes, we just count, we just increase the total by 1. Now first step we need to provide the grade 2 I, the current position in the grade 2 is 1 or not. If yes, so we can try to go to the grade 2 and find is possible having the sub island or not. So is island equal to 2? So now we need to provide the DFS function. So now we grade 1 and grade 2 and I and J. We need to provide the position. Now if it's island 2, okay, we will say we need to increase the total by 1, right? Now next step we need to complete the function. Now we can copy this one to here and then I and J, right? Now, just I mentioned before, we have 4 direction, right? Make sure we go to 5 direction and then the cell still in bound. If not, so that's why we need to return it. So now we need to do neat thing here. If I less than 0, we know it's out of bound, right? J less than 0, also out of bound. I greater than n minus 1 over j greater m minus 1 over, we need to check the current cell is 0 or not. So they have 2 possible, right? So if the current cell equal to 0, which means the current cell is the water. And the second condition is we already weighted the cell. So now that's why here equal to 0. So we cannot weight the same place twice, right? So we need to return 0. Now next step we need to check the cell in the both grade should be contain 1, right? If the both cell not same, okay, we know the current the path cannot be a sub island. So we can say here's 4. Here should be 2, right? Oh, one more. Okay, it's not return 0 because it's void. Now next step we already weight current cell. So now make sure we need to update the current cell to 0. Yeah, we already weighted it. Now next step we need to go to next direction, right? There are 4 directions we need to create. I and the J. So now let me copy this one. Now I plus 1, I minus 1, J plus 1, J minus 1. Now let's run it. Okay, you can see it's passed on the test case. Oh, okay, it's almost 100%, right? I would say the time complexity is B of n times m. N is the number row in the grid, and m is the number column in the grid. And the space complexity is B of 1 because I didn't use extra memory here. So thank you for watching this video.